Thanks, Alaska Herlock. Just to say now, the speech will lead on to a point that I'm trying to make around racism and discrimination. I absolutely love working here. I've met friends that I thought before I came in was enemies, if you want. I have a good relationship with the majority of other members and genuinely feel an equal member to this House to be able to vote, to get up and to have a say. Last night I got a taxi home from town, and the taxi driver refused to take me into my house in Hottonside. So if I went down to be the President of Ireland or being a top sergeant or whatever you may want to go on to be, no matter what you are or no matter who you are, to a lot of people I'm still just a member of the traveller community. I'm still just a pikey, an acker, somebody who came from absolutely nothing. And last night I felt that very, very right to the gut of my stomach, thinking, oh my God, you're never going to be good enough in society, no matter what you do. So I tried to speak to the driver, saying to him, look, I'm a public representative. I'm not going to lose my job because of this fear, you know. So he refused, and I said, I'm not taking this. So I said to him, I won't be paying you. I said, I'm not going to pay you if you won't take me to my destination. And to make a long story short, he said, I'm going to ring the guards. So I said, no, actually, I'm going to ring them because you're the one that's committing the crime, not me. Called the guards, and the operator said, this is a waste of guards' time. And I said, okay, I understand that, but this is a crime that's going on. He's not bringing me into where I need to be brought. And I wasn't going to pay him the money. So I explained to the operator I was a public representative, wasn't going to let any harm come to the taxi driver. And then the taxi driver said, I'll take you in, he said, if the operator says on the phone, right? So I had to go through all of that. Now, I welcome the hate crime legislation that will be brought before this House in the coming weeks. We have some small amendments to make to that bill. Hopefully, they will be accepted. And also welcome the €1 million from the National Action Against Racism plan to tackle racism in this country. We have a long way to go, Leader, before we tackle racism in this country. And to be not brought in to where you need to go, you know, and to be judged on the basis of everybody in the community. We don't judge settled people and even the gangs that we're seeing nowadays. We don't come in and say, you're all the same. But unfortunately, when you're a member of the traveller community, even in 2023, being a senator, no matter what you be, you will experience racism and discrimination. And again, we need to do more than tackle it. We need to protect people and put the good legislations in place. So I wanted to share that story with my colleagues this morning and to encourage people to do what I did last night, to call the Gardaí, because you're not wasting guards' time, you're not committing the crime. The person who's refusing you to bring you home is committing the crime. Thank you.
Thank you.